people, what up, what's good? As y'all can see, man, we got some brand new cards on the screen today, you guys. Yesterday there was a Datamine for the game that we know and love, Marvel Snap. We got some May 2025 updates and some April stuff, some more April stuff. We already went over the April patch, but there was a couple of cards down here that actually weren't in that leak, so we're gonna be looking at these as well. We got about 10 cards, y'all. Make sure y'all sit back, relax, grab a snack, and let's get into these cards, man. Let's get into these cards. First up, we got Helion, another card for me to pronounce his name wrong. 5 cost, 8 power on reveal. Next turn, you can move cards to this location. I like it. So it's not cloak because it's not for you and your opponent. It's just for you, which is sick. That's kind of a downfall of cloak, especially when it comes to move decks. But it's also interesting because sure, cloak, you know, allows your opponents to move, but the turn 5 combo that you can do with cloak is a lot bigger than just playing Helion on turn 5. But obviously, you guys, this is gonna fit in a move deck with, you know, Vulture, Dagger, all those type of cards. And I mean, I like it, right? It's crazy because, and I'm gonna pull up some cards that this card that we kind of looked at in the previous patch, Topaz, Hydra Stomper. Like, we've had so many, and let me just go ahead and go to release cards as well. I feel like we've had so many, like Aranya, so many new move cards added to make the archetype stronger, but for some reason it just never sticks, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know how many times they have to like keep adding more move cards, keep buffing the existing move cards. And obviously you guys know I'm not talking about like the Kingpin Scream. Like, that's a pretty good deck. But like all the, you know what I'm saying, the Madam Web, Phoenix Force, even just a regular move deck with Heimdall and stuff, they don't never really hit. But maybe Helion is here to change that, man. Let me know what y'all think about this card. I like him, man. Give us another viable option, right? Especially on turn 5, because I mean, you got obviously you could do a cloak combo or something, or you could, I mean, I guess you could play Vision, but it's like, you know, I don't know, man. What y'all think about him though? He clean. He got that red on. He got the green aura. Let's get to the next card. Prodigy. That boy is doing a lot of math calculations, and he has no drip. 3 cost, 4 power on reveal. If this is in the back row, copy the text of the card in front of it. Interesting, man. So they're doing a lot with these like front row, back row cards. Y'all know, like I said, and if y'all missed the previous Datamine, I might as well, I'll have it linked in the description. But we got like the Agent Carter season coming up, right? And she had like some weird front row, back row stuff. And then there was another card that like buff cards in the front row and in the back row as well. I think they should, like this dude, Dumb Dugan. Front row cards can't, right? Like there's I don't know how I feel about these cards, man. Like, it's hard to kind of think about the different ways that they can be used, at least right now. Because when you think about like which cards you're gonna have in the front row, they're more than likely gonna be the weaker, the less expensive cards, because obviously it takes 4 cards to build a row up. And if you're waiting, you know, until you get those first 2 cards down, it's kind of like you're not gonna be able to play it behind a 5 and a 6 cost card. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a 4 and a 5, and then you put Prodigy behind there, and then like another 3 cost card. I don't know. It's weird, bro. It's definitely weird. I hope he turns out to be good though. But I mean, I just think he's a weirdo, bro. For lack of a better term. What y'all think about Prodigy? He might just be stronger than me. I mean smarter than me. He got Prodigy in his name, right? So we got the season pass card for May. Esme Cuck. Esme Cuckoo Bird. 3 cost, 4 power. On reveal, copy a card from your deck into your hand. Set its cost to 3 and power to 4. Interesting. If you have Luke Cage, I'm assuming that, let's say you like copy a Odin, you just get a 3 cost Odin, and then whenever you want to play Luke Cage later, it's gonna go back up to 8 instead of 4 power. I think she has potential to be really good. I mean, you look at like Iron Man, obviously Mystique, all of the like Sage, All those cards that kind of have like lower power for a reason. Like she's definitely gonna benefit those a lot. And additionally, man, like obviously she's gonna work with Collector. She's gonna work with Quinjet. She's gonna work Victoria Hand. So I think she's gonna have a pretty strong place in those like card generation decks. Y'all know we got like Agamotto and stuff else, so she definitely gonna have a role. I feel as far as like how strong or how important she's gonna be to those decks. I mean, we definitely gonna find out. It's interesting that she's a season pass though. Like this does not seem like a broken ability to me, like all the season pass cards have. But could be wrong, man. What y'all think about Esme? I'm not gonna say that second word, that last name. Up next though, we got XORN. It's not Scorn, Zorn, Xorn. I don't know, y'all. 2 cost, 3 power. After any 3 or 4 costs is played here, move it to another location. Very good, man. Very good. Like I said, another move card. So what we got? Obviously Vulture, Phoenix Force. You revive somebody, move it. What other 3 costs for? I mean, we got some time, y'all. Y'all chilling, man. We gonna look at the cards. You know what I'm saying? Move cards. Let's go to 3 and 4. We got Hercules. We got Captain Nocturne. We got it's really just Vulture. You know what? Red Wing. I guess, bro. It's interesting. He's about something. He clean, but I don't really know how I feel about this, man. I really just see it being used with Vulture, and that's fine, But what y'all think about him? Yeah, man, I just don't know about these move cards, bro. I just don't. I feel like you got a lot of competition now, man, because rather than playing him, I can play Madam Web as my 2 cost card and move more than just my 2s and 4s. But he's a bit stronger. But it says any 3 or 4, so it's also your opponent. That's actually a big deal. That's a big deal, man. You put him and Lizard in the same lane, it's actually gonna be harder to. You know what? I like this. I didn't read that any. It's not just yours. It's any, right? So you put him and Lizard in the same lane, right? You can almost guarantee that lane will not get clogged up. So you're gonna keep your 2 cost 6 power Lizard. So that's what, 9 points in the single lane. That's not bad, man. I feel like he's actually gonna be. The more I read and think and talk about the card, I think he's gonna be good, man. So my bad, Zorn, Scorn, whatever. I was hating on you, bro. You seem to be pretty good. What y'all think of him, man? What's up next? Surge, she's clean too. I don't even, you guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know any of these cards. I barely read any of the comics. They seem like they're X-Men of some sort or fashion, the children of the X-Men or something, but they look clean for the most part. But anyway, Surge, 2 cost, 2 power. On reveal, give the top card of your deck -1 cost and +1 power. After you play it, repeat this ability. So I'm assuming that means that on turn 2 is going to go off, and then on turn 3 is going to go off again. I like it. She's kind of like a combination of Okoye and Face Toes, as we call them. It's interesting, man. There's a lot of cards that benefit from this. Obviously, Black Panther, Sebastian, Iron Man. Literally every card benefits from being less expensive and stronger. So, but some more than others, like the ones I just listed. I like her, man. I don't know like what type of deck she fits into, like specifically. She kind of just seemed like a Jeff type of card to me, where you can just really throw her in anything and she's gonna do some good stuff for you, man. I like it though. What y'all think of Surge? I'm gonna definitely try to pull her if I got the keys when she come out. Up next we got Mercury. She look like Colossus. Yeah, y'all, these must be the X-Men. Ongoing, you can move this once. So you can move this once, and ongoing, enemy cards here can't move. Word. Interesting, man. You know what? It's funny that like we have a card created to like counter your opponent using a move strategy, when we kind of already got like Scream and stuff. But I guess in anticipation of those cards coming out, right, the move decks should in theory be a lot stronger and maybe actually hold a spot in the meta. But I don't know, bro. I feel like, I mean, she's cool because, I mean, this is interesting because you also counter cards like Jeff, who is really free to do whatever he want unless his ability like overrides her ongoing stuff. But yeah, I don't know. This is a very interesting card right here, bro. This is a very interesting card right here. Like her and XORN, they kind of like, I wonder what happens if you have her and then you play him and then you play like a 3-cost card there. Like, what's gonna happen? Maybe she overrides. I don't know, bro. What y'all think of I guess this Colossus daughter or something like that? What y'all think of her, man? Seem interesting for sure. Kid Omega, I would say you clean, but that Mohawk ain't really hitting, bro. 2 cost, 2 power. Activate. Destroy the next card you play this turn to gain this power. Interesting, y'all. So you can't, and this seems like a very good card for like a Phoenix Force type of deck. I feel like obviously you can destroy a Nimrod, you can destroy a Human Torch, a Multiple Man. You can, I mean, any card that benefits from being destroyed, right? You can. Interesting, bro. This is real interesting. So this turn, so whatever turn you activate, the next card you play is going to die, and you better do it in the right order, or you gonna confuse yourself. I'm already kind of confused if y'all couldn't tell, but y'all, this seems very good. Like we don't have I mean, there's really no card like this, bro. There's really no card like this. He's brand new. Like, it's not like a cloak. You know what I'm saying? Like how that first dude was. You put like Nova down on the last turn, destroy it, give your whole team +1, and you actually don't have to run Killmonger because you got the Kid Omega. So you could do like some Nova Kid Omega stuff. I'm gonna be a big fan of this card. I'm feeling y'all. I like him, and I like him at two costs as well. I feel like that's it's not too expensive. So what y'all think of him, man? Young Omega. We got a couple cards up next though. Elixir, 1 cost, 1 power. The next time one of your cards is destroyed this turn, revive it here. So you use him and Kid Omega probably on a similar deck, I would assume. Who do you want to destroy and revive? It's gonna be confusing, bro. It's gonna be confusing, man. Obviously Nova, like I said, you could do some stuff with Nova. Shit, my bad, y'all. You could do some stuff with Nova. I really can't think outside of Nova, y'all, but I know he's gonna be good, man. It's just like I'm just not I just can't like get all the strategies down right now, but he definitely gonna be clean for sure. What y'all think? He kind of look like Sunspot. They must be the children of the X-Men. We got 2 more, y'all. Up next, we got Fan. Yeah, I said her name right. 4 cost, 7 power. Activate. Move your other cards here to the right. So that's why we needed the female Colossus, bro. Cause yeah, you got what's his name, move everybody here, and then you got her, activate her, move them to the right, and then you got Heimdall, move everybody to the left. So your Dagger gonna have 1 billion power, your Vulture gonna have 1 billion. So yeah, man. Yep. Now, okay. Now I see why they got that other card coming out. Now this is very interesting, bro. Very interesting. I think this is the second activate move card we got, because we had Aranya at first, and now we got her. So it's gonna be weird. I wonder, does she move? No, she does not move herself. It says move your other cards here to the right. So she gonna be interesting, man. You could like you can kind of play her recklessly, in the sense that like if you're worried about clogging your lane up, it's fine, because you can move all 3 of those other cards to the right, and then you might have still 1 spot over there, and and then you got a fully open lane next, right? You know those games where it's like first the field this gets +3 energy or gets a free 6 cost card. Like you play her at the end of that, you know, you're not really too concerned or worried about automatically losing that lane, right? So it's interesting, man. I like her, bro. I like her. Let me know what y'all think. We got one more dude left, y'all. Cobra. He actually got Datamine a while ago, but it seemed like they just gave him an ability, right? So 2 cost, 3 power, activate. Switch one of your opponent's created cards here to your side. I like it, bro. Especially because, you know, sure they have like Gorgon for Arisham, and they have like, I mean that's really about it, bro. Like you don't really have that much to counter, you know, like Arisham or like generated cards. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick Fury, all that Victorian, Moon Girl, Maria Hill, whoever it is, right? Like, and even outside of those, right? Let's say Brood, for example, the Broodlings, you grab one of those. Mr. Sinister, you grab the clone. Squirrel Girl, you grab the squirrel, right? And then what's his face? You know, Scarlet Spider, you grab that. So I like him, bro. I like him as a tech card in that to counter like those specific types of cards, man, because they keep like releasing these card generation cards, and like I said, sure we have Gorgon, but I feel like we need a little bit more to deal with that type of thing, man. So let me know what y'all think. That's gonna be about it for the Datamine today, y'all. We got some exciting new cards coming out, man, and then they updated their text, but we already looked at these and we already know who some of these are. But I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. We on the road to 4K subs. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.